Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with FoneArena.com and this is the Xperia Z1 Compact from Sony. Yes, this is the mini flagship that everyone wanted. It has a 4.3-inch screen but has all the flagship specifications of the Xperia Z1, which is the current actual flagship of Sony. So how's the device? How are going to be the box contents like? That's what we are going to see in this unboxing video. So this is the Sony Xperia Z1 Compact unboxing by FoneArena. Now let's take a look at the box here. The box is pretty normal. You got the phone on the front, and over the back we've got the specifications. If you look closely, you can see that this has almost exactly the same specifications as the Sony Xperia Z1. It is waterproof. It's IP55 and 58 for dust and water protection. It has a 2.2 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 800 processor, X-Reality display, which is supposedly one of the best. Triluminous, of course, that's also the branding. And BIONZ is for the image sensor, and of course XMOS is the stacked CMOS type sensor that's used in 20.7 megapixel sensors by Sony. So yes, it packs everything. This phone packs everything, but still is small. So it's considered a direct competition to an iPhone perhaps. The iPhone 5s is still a 4-inch device, and this is a 4.3-inch device and a very good Android flagship specs. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. We have got the Lime version here. That's the phone right on top, and directly underneath we have got a scratch card. So let's take the phone out. It looks really blocky. You've got the aluminum sides and plastic, and on the front and back, the glass of course on the front. So really nicely built phone. But let's put the phone aside for a while and take a look at the other box contents. We'll just fast forward it through here, showing you all the contents of the box. So there you go, those were the box contents of the Sony Xperia Z1 Compact. Now let's take a look at the phone. The phone looks absolutely wonderful. This is the lime version. We have got here the lime colored version. It's it can be either yellow or green depending on your exact specification of the color. But anyway, you can see that the back is glossy. It is glossy. It actually is just like the Xperia Z1. The design is brilliant. We already have professed our love for the Xperia Z1, and this is no exception. This looks absolutely wonderful for a small phone, and you can see that the display is already really dark, which indicates that this might have really good viewing angles. Now the triluminous display on the front, let's just go through the hardware here. 4.3-inch 720p, we have the on-screen buttons at the bottom, and we have the 2.2 megapixel front-facing camera, earpiece, and a couple of sensors on the front. Over at the right, we have the power lock switch, the volume rocker, and the 2-stage camera button, which will be very useful for the 20.7 megapixel camera. Over at the left, we have the micro SD card slot and the SIM card slot, which we can open up and show you. So there you go, that's the SIM card slot, which has a tray inside. It's known to be a bit wobbly, but we'll let you know how it goes. Over at the top, we have the 3.5mm audio jack, and over at the bottom, we have the speakers and a port, space for the lanyard. So over at the back, we have the NFC area. You have the 20.7 megapixel camera with G lens, the single LED flash, and what looks like a secondary microphone perhaps, and that's about it. The Xperia logo at the bottom here, and we also have the micro USB port nearby the micro SD card slot. So this supports USB OTG, and surprisingly they have given us a USB OTG cable right inside the box. How about that? So pretty good of Sony to do that. It will support the Sony PS3 controller, so playing games should be really handy, but of course it's the small screen that's going to stop it. Anyway, talking of the small screen, let's power on the phone. I have heard a lot of good things about this display, so I hope it's pretty good. And by the way, the internals are powered by the Snapdragon 800 processor, 2.2 GHz, and is powered by a 2300 mAh battery with stamina mode that Sony is really famous for. Now the display, right away I cannot see the bezels. If you can't see the bezels in the video either, that's exactly how it looks in person. It's a beautiful display, and wow, already I'm pretty impressed. So let's quickly go through this and come back. Well, this is the phone. The launcher is by Sony, so don't expect anything special, but it does look good, and boy, it does fly. It flies because of the Snapdragon 800 processor, and it's just a 720p display. So what you're seeing here is something blazing fast, and we'll be testing it out very soon with battery life and all the intense games. We'll see how it goes, but the display is the first thing that we notice. It's beautiful. The display is really beautiful. It has great viewing angles, as you can see from here. Not exactly stunning viewing angles as seen from other recent displays, like for example the LG G2 or something, but the Xperia Z1 Compact has a much better display than the Z1, which used to wash out like anything when you tilt the phone. So that's the Sony Xperia Z1 Compact. Let's go into the settings and see what the phone runs on. It's running on Android 4.3, which is much better than what other devices are running on, like 4.2. So this phone will also be getting 4.4 soon, but no details yet. But again, this is a great little phone. It's possibly one of the best small phones or mini phones. You might have seen the S4 Mini, the HTC One Mini, and a lot of the mini phones, but nothing comes close to the Sony Xperia Z1 Compact in terms of specifications. But of course, the price is high, and we haven't seen it in the Indian retail market yet. So hold on for that news. Do check our blog for that. And that concludes the unboxing and overview of the Sony Xperia Z1 Compact. Do let us know what you think in the comment section below. You can let us know if you have any questions. We'll try to answer that. And we hope you enjoyed this video. Do hit the like button if you did, and do hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like these. Thanks for watching.